Hello student, today we are going to discuss the first chapter of analytical chemistry. Myself Dr. B.B. Gadi, Assistant Professor ASC College Mokhada, and I am going to teach you analytical chemistry paper number 4. The unit 1 is Introduction to Quality Concepts, Chemical Calculations and Sampling. So in that unit the first chapter is this quality concept, chemical calculation and sampling. In that unit we are going to discuss the first chapter is quality concepts. So what is quality in analytical chemistry, that we are going to discuss first. So what is quality? Quality has several definitions. So let's look into the concept of quality. So we know that today's world is customer centric. Today's world is customer centric. That means quality is nothing but satisfaction to customer. Quality is nothing but satisfaction to customer. So this is the general definition of quality. So quality with respect to analytical laboratory is nothing but obtaining the results which will confirm that the needs of customers are fulfilled. Quality with respect to analytical laboratory is nothing but getting the results after the analysis which will confirm that the needs of customers are fulfilled. So this is how the definition of quality is as far as this analytical laboratory is considered. Now we have various definitions of quality. We have product based definition, user based definition, manufacturer based definition and value based definition. Actually, what is product based definition? So product based definition is the presence of ingredients and properties as per the requirement. The ingredients present in the product and the properties of the product are as per the requirement of customer. Then we can say the quality of the product is good. So this is product based definition. Now second one is user based definition. What is user based definition? User based definition means customer based definition is capacity to satisfy the customer. Capacity to satisfy the customer. If customer is satisfied, then the quality of the product is good. So this is user based definition. Then we have manufacturer based definition. What manufacturer expects? It expects the compliance to the requirements. Means the product, if it is manufactured according to the requirements of the manufacturer, then we can say that the quality of the product is good. So this is manufacturer based definition. Then value based definition, which is also very important, and that is the excellence at an acceptable price. Means the product is having good quality, it is excellent and it is affordable, then that is the value based definition. Okay, now what is customer based definition of quality? That is the most important thing today. Quality is everything that everyone does to satisfy the customer. Means quality is utmost important. Quality is important when the customer is satisfied. Quality is good. Quality is important, no doubt, but it depends on the satisfaction of customer, right? So what quality is? Quality is achieving and exceeding the expectations of customer to provide business for the future. So it is quite obvious that if the product quality is good, then it directly uh, affect the business, right? So customer will buy the product in the market, and it will provide the business for the future also. So that's why this quality is very important. Now we are going to discuss what are the parameters that decides the quality from customer's angle. So actually there are seven parameters. The first parameter is performance. Performance of the product. So it is expected if the performance of the product or performance of the service is good, then obviously what customer will say that the quality of the product is good. Second most important parameter is the features. So if the features are good, then the customer will give preference to the product and the customer will be satisfied. Okay, so features, they are the basic functions of the product or service. Then reliability is performance of the product or service for the stipulated time period. If the product is reliable, then the preference will be given to the product by customer, and that also affect directly on the quality. Then conformance is the degree of closeness between operating characteristics of the product and those of standard. When your operating characteristics of product are very close to the standard, it is the conformance. And when the conformance is good, the quality is good, and that decides actually what it affects actually the quality of the product. Okay, then durability is the measurement of product life. If your product is durable, then the quality is excellent. So the product life is very important. If product life is higher, then obviously the preference goes to that particular product and the customers will be satisfied. Serviceability, so it includes speed, competence, and degree of satisfaction. And the last parameter is aesthetics, which is a subjective parameter. So all these parameters, they decides the quality from customer's angle. So quality is basically applicable to the laboratories which carry out analysis and evaluation of substances. They are usually carried out for regulatory purposes, regulatory purposes. So in the past, we know that there has been a uh, unfortunate history of modifying data to suit the purpose. Therefore, in order to avoid this, in order to avoid manipulation of data, the GLP came into effect. GLP stands for Good Laboratory Practices. GLP compliance is utmost important, and it is the keyword that opens the doors of different countries for the data of the study. What is GLP compliance? GLP compliance means the data is acceptable, which minimizes the need for the repeated testing in each country, and it also reduces the cost and manpower. So what this GLP scheme was prepared by Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development in 1982 in the publication Good Laboratory Practices in the Testing of Chemicals. And this GLP scheme includes 48 principles. There are 48 principles in the GLP. So if your product is manufactured according to GLP guidelines, then that product can be sold in the market in different countries without repeated testing. And as the repeat testing is avoided, it automatically reduces the cost and manpower. Now we are going to discuss what is the concept of quality control. The concept of quality control is very important. So here it is the primary step involved in ensuring the quality. Quality control is the primary step to ensure the quality. If one want to assure that the prepared item or manufactured product has required quality, then one should measure the parameters and properties responsible for it. If the product, whatever it is manufactured, if we want to assure about its quality, then we need to measure the parameters and properties of the product. That means we need to analyze the product, and if the parameters and properties are according to our expectations, then we will be very sure about its quality, and we will be very sure about the satisfaction to the customers. So this is the quality control. Now what about quality assurance? The next step of quality control is quality assurance. So quality assurance is nothing but the assurance given by manufacturer or the service provider. Quality assurance means the assurance given by manufacturer or the service provider that the product manufactured or services which are being offered will always have the best quality in all aspects, like satisfactory performance, completing the needs and requirements of customers. So this quality assurance is what? It is the assurance given by manufacturer or service provider. What kind of assurance? That the good produced or the product whatever have been manufactured or the services that are offered will always having a best quality in all aspects, like satisfactory performance, completing the needs and requirements of customers. So if you think about quality control, it deals with quality of finished goods only. As I told you here, what is quality control? Quality control deals with, or quality control takes into account the quality of finished goods or manufactured products only, and it does not consider the processes that leads to the final finished product. Means quality control is applicable to only finished good. So it does not consider the processes that leads to the final finished product. So quality assurance, all processes. Quality assurance considers all processes involved in the sequence leading to the finished goods. Here, quality assurance considers all the processes right from raw material up to the final finished product. All the processes in the sequence are considered under quality assurance. So once this is done for each steps involved in the manufacturing processes, means quality assurance is considered for each and every step involved in the manufacturing process, right from starting material up to the end product. When all these steps are considered from quality assurance point of view, then only total quality of final product can be ensured. Then only we will be very sure about the quality of final product. Okay. Then we see total quality management. Total quality management, it is the management of total quality. That means it involves quality control as well as quality assurance. This is what the total quality management is. So total quality means quality of processes as well as quality of finished good. What kind of processes? The processes that leads to uh, finished goods right from starting material. All these processes, their quality is taken into consideration, as well as quality of the final finished good is also considered. This is called as total quality management. So quality control as well as quality assurance both are considered in total quality management. So it deals with the total quality at all levels in all operations of the organization. In all operations of the organization. So this is total quality management. In short, it is quality control as well as quality assurance. Okay, so we'll stop here. Next, the interpretation of quality control in industry will continue in the next lecture.